All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Christian Sports Corner. Breaking news, man. Breaking news. First of all, hope everybody's having a good morning. I don't know what made the Lakers and Anthony Davis decide to do this at this early hour, but Anthony Davis is to sign a 5-year, $190 million deal with the Los Angeles Lakers, and that comes on the hill right after signing LeBron James. Extending LeBron James for 2 years, at least to 2023. It's a great day to be a Laker, man. We gotta be honest, man. It's a great day to be a Laker for the fact that at a minimum, bar anything crazy far as health-wise, we know that the Lakers will at least be competitive. That's because you gotta remember, man. Prior to this, the Lakers had a long run of just nothing, and now you got a window over the next 3 to 4 years where they're at least, and barring injury or whatever, will be competitive by having Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and hey, we got Rob Pelinka doing his thing. So I think for one. Let's give Rob Pelinka some credit, man. Let's give Rob Pelinka some credit. A lot of people condemned him when he first got not when he first got the job. Well, even when he first got the job, because they said that he was known to not be truthful, and some people said he wouldn't be able to do deals because people don't like him around the league because he used to be an agent, blah, 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 blah. He doing something right. All right. Now, by no stretch of the imagination, we're going to act like LeBron is not getting older. So we definitely recognize that. But even with that being said, man, Anthony Davis, he's still young. And I think the older LeBron get, and if his play start to slip, you'll see players be more willing to come play with him at that age. That's just my opinion. But that's neither here nor there, man. Anthony Davis staying the Laker for the next 5 years. To me, I think it's 4 years. I think that 5th year is a player option, if I'm not mistaken. To me, it's some of the best news we could hope for, because I was expecting a 1 year, 2 year deal, but you got this thing locked up for the next 4 to 5 years. What can I say, man? As a Laker fan, like I said, I'm very, very happy. But you now have an organization with some stability going for the foreseeable future. It's an organization that, post Kobe was not where a lot of people wanted it, well, ain't know where we wanted it to be. It just wasn't there, This organization went from hoping that a bunch of young kids would develop to now, defending NBA champions, man. So I'm definitely happy about it. Anthony Davis, I think he's a unique talent. We all know what Anthony Davis is and what he brings to the game. I still feel like, they're gonna need one thing. I think Anthony Davis is gonna need throughout his career is a 5. Is a bigger guy. And honestly, I don't even know if Gasol is that guy this year. So maybe there's some way for them to find like a solid 5. Maybe, I don't even know there's one out there. But Anthony Davis not the guy that's going to bang inside and do that night in and night out. That's just not his game. And honestly, he's fragile. All right, he's fragile. But we all know what he brings to the table. And honestly, I'm expecting Anthony Davis to do some big things this year, man, because he got that confidence. It's something for me. I noticed it with LeBron. I noticed it with Kobe. I noticed it with like a couple players. Like even the Warriors, after you get that championship, your swag is a little different, right? Like you got a little bit more pep in your step. It's like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm a champion, baby. Like, so I expect him to come into the year with that confidence, with that level of with that level of like I said, confidence. But I'm always interested in see how a person react after a championship. And what I mean by that is, because especially with the Lakers this year, it's such a quick turnaround. You know, they're going from winning the championship in October right back to playing in December. It seems like everything has been a whirlwind. So much been going on. How would he look? Is he going to be ready, or is he going to take him some time to get into mid-season form? But it don't matter, baby, because got him for the next 5 years. Oh man, if you, like I said, man, if you're a Laker, this is just good news. Like I always say, one of the reasons why, as a Laker fan, I'm so happy about, you know, the moves that we're making, because we've suffered through the hard, man. We went through it, man, and I know some people like, you can't complain. Like, y'all got look how many advantages you got, and y'all used to winning, and then, you know, y'all had some rough stretch, but look at other teams. Well, I get it. I understand it, but this is just what we used to. We used to winning, so now to be back, at least we know we'll be competitive over the next, at a minimum, we'll be competitive over the next 4 or 5 years. It means a lot, man. But I kind of figured this once LeBron James signed his deal. I know Anthony Davis deal was coming next. Now, what I didn't know is that it would be for this long. I didn't know Anthony Davis signed this long. I thought he would try to line his deal up right with LeBron. But I also think this is Anthony Davis' way of saying, got you, LeBron, love you, LeBron, but I'm my own man too. And I think Anthony Davis, last year, even though they won a chip, it felt like Anthony Davis was the little brother, right? Like, he was just happy, you know, he was with LeBron, you know. But I think Anthony Davis this year, and I think this year and going forward, we're going to start to see Anthony Davis come out of that shell. You're going to start to see Anthony Davis be more assertive, be more like, I got this. This is my team. And take a little bit more pride on the leadership front. And kind of emerge as the future of this organization, because he is. And last thing, man, you got to give the Lakers and Rob Pelinka, Jeanie Buss credit, because everybody thinks superstars just go to the Lakers because they the Lakers. No, when a superstar go to the Lakers, they are treated like superstars, but they have the expectation to win. And there's no, you know, pull and tug. It's like, what do you want? How do we get? What can we surround you with? It becomes a team effort. Now, it's some stuff they ain't doing all that crazy stuff, but it becomes a team effort and make the player feel like that's what they want them to be. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.